Hello, dear students. Welcome back to new session. Earlier, we have seen about meaning of political parties as well as functions of political parties and necessity. And later, in the last video, we have seen that a question: how many parties should we have? To get the answer, we have seen different system in democracy, one party political system, two party political system, and multi party political system with different example in the last video. So, answer we got through those discussion that for any country there is no system is ideal for any country, but that is actually depend upon the situation of the country, social as well as political system of the country. Here, more about political parties. Everywhere nowadays, we know that democracy itself became a political parties, and it is often said that political parties are facing a crisis because they are very unpopular, and the citizen are indifferent to political parties due to different scam. In the ninth standard, one thing we have seen that democracy here became like only a game of power, and those here games and wars for power among different political parties. Lots of scams, and we know that all those political situation in different countries, and basically we people know that democracy of a country is not responsible for that, not a constitution I mean, but political parties and the members of political parties actually responsible for the same. Here we know that somehow people criticize the social political stability in India, but for that we cannot blame our constitution. Our constitution is one of the best constitutions in the world, but who made a mess here in political system of India? That generally people criticize political party did this. So the available evidence shows that this belief is only partly true for India because series of evidences mainly on the basis of surveys and analysis conducted in different decades, and few things that we got from this. So let's see what are those. So first of all, political parties do not enjoy much trust among the people in South Asia. South Asia, mainly Indian subcontinent. The proportion of those who say their trust in political party is not much or not at all, more than those who have some or great trust. That means here people, those who say their trust in political party is not much or not less is more than. So proportion means larger number of people. Those who believe their trust in political party is lesser compared to those who do not have trust. Ask yourself. I am asking yourself in which category you belong. Do you trust political party? Do you have fully trust on political party, or do you have some trust in political party or not at all? Right. So if we conduct the survey, that possibly that answer not much trust. So similar here in South Asia. Second, the same is true for most democracies as well. Political parties are one of the least trusted institution over the world. Not only in South Asia, but for other countries, other democracies as well. People have their faith in democracy. People have faith in their own constitution. But political parties are part of the democracy, institution of democracy. And people do not have trust in them. So not only in South Asia but for other countries, other democracies, political parties are one of the least trusted institutions or the reasons we know. Third one, yet the level of participation in activities of political parties were fairly high. So here there is one actually positive point: participation of people. Proportion of those who say they were member of some political party was higher in India than many other advanced countries such as Canada, Spain, South Korea, and Japan. That means more people compared to other countries, but proportion ratio of people is too higher than other even advanced countries. People, those proportion of which people, those who are joined with the political parties, that participation. Next, over last 3 decades, the proportion of those who report to be member of political parties in India has gone up steadily. More and more people join political parties as member, not supporter here. Here we are talking about member. The proportion of those next, the proportion of those who say they feel close to political party has also gone up in India in this period. Feel close. It's kind of possibly they can be the supporter of political party or activist of political party. So this is about popular participation in political party. Now let's see about political parties in India. So here democracy that follow a federal system, we know that. And democracy, those who follow federal system, they have two kinds of parties. Federal system, you have learned before. Federal system is a system of government where more than two levels of the government are exist. That is called federal system. So in India, Indian democracy is a federal type of government. Here we have 3 levels of government. So similar like India in other country where democracies have federal system. So they have 2 types of political parties. So only one of the federal unit and the parties that are present in several or all federation unit. That means political party which are their functions limited to a federal unit, like limited to particular state or particular province. And parties, those who work their areas, they function in all different federal units. This is in case of India as well. There are some countrywide parties which are called national parties. These parties have their units in various states. But although all of them, they follow the same politics, same programs, same strategy. In fact, they have same ideology. While some parties are limited to particular state, they are called regional political party. So it's kind of like I would like to take example like a a main bank, like the Bank of Baroda or State Bank of India. They have their main headquarter, right? Bank of Baroda is in Manvi and other office in Mumbai, and other they have branches, sub branches as well. So they follow the same their headquarter. So similar political parties are here in the same case, like Indian National Congress, a nationwide party. It has its units in different states, but ultimately they follow their central high commission, right? So let's talk about national parties in detail. Every party in country has to register with election commission While the Commission treats all parties equally, it offers some special facilities to large and established parties. Special facilities such as parties given symbol. Only the official candidate of that party can use the election symbol. Like election symbol of Bharatiya Janata Party is like lotus. So no other than the official candidate of political party and political party itself. Other than that cannot use that election symbol for any electoral activity. More parties that get these privileges and some other special facilities. Those political parties are called recognized political parties because those parties are actually recognized by the election commission for this purpose. That is why these parties are called recognized political parties. The election commission has laid down detailed criteria of the proportion of votes and seats that parties must get in order to be recognized party. So, which political party can become a recognized political parties? For this purpose, Election Commission of India has laid down some terms and conditions, criteria. So, if a political party fulfills this criteria, that party becomes a regional political party and a national political party. So, listen carefully. Criteria for the for the regional political party. So, first condition: a party that secure at least 6% of total votes in election to the legislature assembly. So, to be recognized as a regional political party, state political party, a political party has to gain minimum 6% of total votes of the states to the legislative assembly, Vidhan Sabha. 6% of total votes. And they have to win minimum 2 seats in election to the legislative assembly. So, if you have a political party, if you contest election for the state legislature, you have to gain minimum 6% of vote plus you have to win minimum 2 seats in the state election. Then your party will be considered as a recognized regional party. Now about recognized national party. So a party that secures at least 6% of total votes. Same percentage of votes are similar for the regional political party and state political party. 6% in Lok Sabha for the national political party. Or assembly election in 4 states. Assembly elections in 4 states. Lok Sabha as well as 6% of votes in Lok Sabha election or assembly election, legislative assembly election in 4 states and win at least 4 seats in Lok Sabha. At least 4 seats in Lok Sabha is recognized as a national party. Let me distinguish them again. For the regional political party, 6% of total votes in election to the legislative assembly plus minimum 2 seats in state assembly or legislative assembly. Same. So that party recognized as a regional political party. Alright. Now for the national political party, same. 6% of total votes in Lok Sabha election or option here. Because some parties are not large enough, not bigger enough to get this much votes in Lok Sabha election. So for them there is one more provision, 6% of total votes in Lok Sabha election or 4 assembly election, state assembly election. any of 10 plus minimum 4 seats in Lok Sabha election. That party recognized as a national political party. Alright? So according to this classification, there were 6 national recognized parties in the country in 2006. Updated number I'll discuss with you later, and few of them we know. So in next video, Monday, we'll discuss about national political parties of India, their symbols, their ideology, their establishment year, key people, right? All those things we'll discuss on Monday. Thank you so much for watching video.